All right, I'm live. Think I am. 1 second. Uh, so let's just go over here. Live. Yep, live. All right. Um. Let me. Can I? Yeah, no, I can't. It doesn't let me open the stream again. Okay. And I have to obviously go into here and then open up the stream and see. So all right, yeah, I'm live. The audio looks to be working all right, so yeah. Um, and yeah, now let me just share the message to my Discord and we can get started today. Um, so over here, and everyone, I'm live. All right, there we go. Right. Share everyone else, and then we can get started. Yeah, today. Oh, yeah. Today, I thought today we would like just finish off with the reacting, so I can just get over with the reacting part of this week, because I wanted, just like I said yesterday, I wanted to make one more stream where I reacted to a video. I really wanted to react to a video by Degenerocity, or two videos. So yeah. But anyhow, wait. So get on with the reaction now. Yeah, yeah. I will. I will. I'm just doing something real quick right here on my phone, and I'll get started. So yeah. Then tomorrow I'll be playing Deltarune, and then I might have a change of plans, and I might actually play something else instead of no. I will still play all these crack house, but for Friday I might have some changes for Friday. Um, so yeah, man, that voice crack was insane. Um, okay. Uh, saw the YT notification with then the Discord one first. Ah. Oh, so yeah, if you guys don't know, I'm a very I'm a very big fan of animes. Um, yeah. Why change half an hour of that and half an hour of that or more? Just depends on you, though. What do you mean? Um, right. All right, I'm now done, and we can get started. Okay, so you guys might not. I mean, you guys probably don't know because I haven't really talked about this a lot. But I am a very big fan of animes. I watch anime. I I'm quite a big fan of it, and basically yeah, I thought that today we would go and react to a video by Degenerocity that I think is a pretty good video, on an anime that's let's just say quite bad. So yeah, both games half an hour each. I mean, I'd much rather do like I'd much rather do like 1 hour each than half an hour each, because if I'm doing half hour each, then I don't know. For me, there's just really no purpose in playing them. But I think that it would just be better if I like, let's say, play Deltarune one stream, then I play one stream, I play Raldi's Kratos, and then on Friday I maybe plan to play Minecraft story mode, but I'll see. Maybe that's a maybe. Um. So yeah. I'm still not sure for Friday what I want to do. So, all right, let me open up the chat on my phone, and then we can get started with reacting. Also, let me turn up my volume so that you can hear things better. All right. This is the video. It's called "Rent a Girlfriend Manga is Terrible, Garbage, and then the Worst Piece of Fiction." So yeah. Um. Anyhow, let me open up the stream on my phone, and then we can get started. All right. My bro, that voice. I don't know if you guys heard that. That voice crack was insane. Minecraft story mode. Now that's a name I have not heard in so long. Yeah, I know. It was lost media up until like recently. I don't actually know, but I know it was lost media, and then it was found again. So yeah. All right. Well, here it is. Here's the first video. It's 23 minutes. Then the next one is 8. So yeah. But anyhow, yeah, let's get started. If you guys have like any issues with the audio, or like you can't hear, like stuff, then or like if it's too loud or something, then just tell me. So let's get started. Okay, wait, it's way too loud for me. All right.
Back in the winter of 2020, YouTube recommended me this video titled Day in the Life of a Japanese Manga Creator. The video showcased a mangaka by the name of Miyajimi Reggie, who worked on his manga titled Rent a Girlfriend. It was a pretty standard day in the life video, but at the time I was like, dang, that's pretty cool. He draws on an iPad. I thought the manga...
Bro, that's pretty cool. He draws on an iPad. What?
The industry was in the Stone Age, drawn on stone tablets or something. And in the video, he said that his manga was gonna have a summer 2020 anime adaptation. I was like, you know what? I like this video. I like his vibe. I'll watch the anime when it comes out. Fast forward an epidemic later, and Rent a Girlfriend airs, and I watched all of it. And when I finished it, I actually liked it. I mean, of course, there's stuff I didn't like about it, like really didn't like.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro.
Like I knew this wasn't well written or anything, but I just had dumb fun watching it.
90% of his stuff isn't even gonna be well written. 90% of these kinds of animes aren't even gonna, okay, I'm not gonna say 90, but like 70%, let's say, of these kinds of animes are not gonna be well written. They're just not.
But overall, I just had fun. It was just about this loser incel that just got dumped, and to cope with it, he goes online and rents a girlfriend because he couldn't help but being a bigger loser. Enter Chizuru, his rent-a girlfriend.
I have actually not watched past episode 1, by the way. I haven't watched any of this anime. The only thing I know about this anime is like the main premise, like the character. Like all the things I know are like from these kinds of videos that I've watched. Because I just don't want to watch the anime. I just don't feel like watching. I just don't feel like watching this anime.
girlfriend. And then yada 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 happens, and now the main dude's friends and family see him with his renter girlfriend, thinking it's his actual girlfriend, and not wanting to admit to his friends and family that he's a fucking loser. He has to keep up this act that his renter.
Why would you do that? That's so stupid, bro. Have a rental girlfriend and then you would, bro.
The girlfriend is his real girlfriend. And
more views than the last stream for, not counting you on your phone. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, that we got way more people watching today than yesterday. Askin says this anime was kinda mid, not gonna lie, but the whole premise of this anime is stupid. How does bro have a rental girlfriend and then bro goes and and you know he's like pretending that it's his real girlfriend? It's so stupid, bro. Why would you do that in the first place? I mean, the main character is stupid in general.
There's a notice, and that's the basic schmoop.com summary of the series. And I like the anime enough to be like, you know what? I'm gonna go read the manga. And then I read it, and you know what? I enjoyed that too. I was entertained. I mean, there was a lot of dumb shit that happened, but that movie arc was alright, I think. I became up to date with it in a matter of 2 days, and it was up to chapter 170 at that point. And overall, I was entertained. But there's a thing I like to do with the series I finish or become up to date with, and that is to rethink and reflect and look back on what I liked about the series. Now here's where it fucked up.
Oh boy. Can you imagine telling your parents, hey, this is actually my rental girlfriend, not my actual one? I definitely don't want to say that, bro. Yeah, imagine telling, I mean, okay, like, yeah, it would be bad to tell your parents, but like, just don't tell anyone. Like, just have, why do you even have a rental girlfriend in the first place, bro? Why would you even have a rental girlfriend in the first place? Oh my.
Because Rent-A-Girlfriend doesn't want you to use your brain. It wants you to read the manga like it doesn't want you to think about it. But the second you start to use one chromosome of your brain to process the manga, you realize, wait, ain't shit happened. And the manga tricked my dumb ass, making me think it was actually decent just because it wasn't boring. And the second you realize this, you can never enjoy this show again. No, but really, this manga sucks Peter Griffin's nut-shaped chin, and it's the worst thing I've probably ever read, or at least the most frustrating. Oh yeah, before I start, spoilers for Rent-A-Girlfriend manga, even though there's low-key nothing to spoil. And also, this video is kind of meant for people who've at least watched Rent-A-Girlfriend. I'm just saying this because this video might be a little boring if you have no knowledge of the series at all. But you can stay to find out how terrible this series is. And to the anime watchers who are afraid to get spoiled, when I say there's nothing to spoil, I really mean it. Out of the 156
Don't worry, I'm not watching it, don't worry. I'm not gonna watch it.
Chapters that haven't been adapted yet, I can only think of 2 somewhat big things that happen in the story, which, by the way, these 2 things have nothing to do with the romance of the story, which is the main plot of this romance manga. Those 2 things being Chizuru's grandma dies, no, not the grandma we actually care about, or like, it's just Chizuru's, and Kazuya and Chizuru make a movie. Not that kind of movie, sadly. Okay. It's just a movie to get Chizuru's name out as an actress. That's it. That's all I can think of. That's all that happened. That's every relevant thing that happened.
Way more qualified for you than her. What do you mean?
For those non-manga readers. But I'm not gonna lie, there's a few things that I liked during this time period of trash. When Kazuya told Chizuru that he was gonna make a movie for her, that was the first time I've ever felt something other than hatred towards him. And also that time when he brought the projector inside Chizuru's grandma's hospital room to show her the movie before she died. That was very nice, not gonna lie. And then everything else is monkey shit. I'm tired of this long ass intro, so let's get down to business on why this manga sucks, Dick. Let's start off with the characters.
No, wait. Wasn't this the girl that was like drooling over him? Like constantly bothering him and blackmailing him, bro?
I'm not gonna lie, I was never a fan of Ruka. I thought she was—
Yeah, it was her! I know her from this scene, it was her, oh my.
Very clingy and annoying. The only reason why this show's fan base says she was best girl is because she has big boobs and she's underage. Y'all.
Yo, what?
I was never a fan of Ruka. I thought she was very clingy and annoying. The only reason why this show's fan base said she was best girl is because she has big boobs and she's underage.
Whoa, whoa. What are we doing, bro?
Y'all some weirdos. But in the manga, she's 20 times worse. Because the reasons why she still stays with Kazuya and the things she'll do to keep that relationship going is just dumb. Alright, let's start with the dumb shit she does. So first of all, she constantly clings to Kazuya. So much so
Yeah, she constantly clings to him and like blackmailed him.
so that she wants to go to his family events as his girlfriend, knowing damn well
to actually watch this since he said that.
Chizuru was going to be there, and everyone in his family knows Chizuru as Kazuya's girlfriend, but she doesn't care because she literally acts like a child. And Kazuya has to lie to everyone and say that she's a pathological liar, just so the situation won't get any weirder. Wow, this is what you have to do to get a family's approval? That's one way to not be liked by anyone. She's also so clingy and dumb to the fact that when Kazuya literally tells her to break up with him, even though he could just like break up with her himself. But yeah,
that's the point. Why, like that's the thing. Why didn't you just break up with her? Like, it doesn't matter, bro. Just tell her I'm breaking up with you, and if she continues stalking you, just call the police on her. Like, bro, if I bet like $1 million if this anime used like an ounce of logic, it would have been done like 5 episodes in. It would have been done like 5 episodes in. Like, bro, if she's stalking you and blackmailing you, just break up with her and then call the police, bro.
He tells Ruka to break up with him because he loves Chizuru, and then Ruka's like, yeah, I already know that, but I love you and we're soulmates even though you don't like me at all and show me no affection in private or in public, so no, I'm not breaking up with you because
no matter what happens, I'm never breaking up with you. I'll never do it. Yeah, but what if I break up, you know? That's the thing. Oh.
Having
It's just so stupid.
A one-sided relationship is better than having no relationship. Man, this girl must be drinking water from Flint, Michigan because she's on the spectrum. What's wrong with you? What's the point of being in a relationship anymore if the love isn't shown? What's the point of being in this relationship at all? Because remember, the only reason why she got with and wants to stay with Kazuya in the first place is because he made her heartbeat increase by a little bit. Bro. Wow, really? You know what else can do that? Exercise, roller coasters, like literally any semi-active activity. So it's like if I jumped Ruka out of nowhere before she even met Kazuya, would she fall in love with me? Like, I'm a guy, and when I punched her in the jaw, her heart rate increased. So now we're soulmates. This whole manga is just dumb as hell. She's also toxic as fuck. Not only does she force Kazuya to stay in a relationship with her, she also goes out of her way to ruin any chance of him confessing to Chizuru and any further relationship the two could develop. Examples: she lies to Chizuru about her and Kazuya having sex so that Chizuru doesn't
Why would you do that? Oh my, this is so stupid. I'll put it this way. Bro, that doesn't
develop any feelings for him, and also in a way to convince Kazuya to stay with her, she literally tells him that he has zero chance with Chizuru because their relationship is only business and will never be any more. So he might as well not even bother trying to confess to Chizuru and just stay in the unhappy relationship he's in with Ruka. Bruh, what's wrong with you? Isn't this manipulation? This is super toxic behavior. And also what's wrong with you? Isn't this manipulation? This is super
caution biohazard. These kinds of characters are the worst. Yeah, for real, there's no logic in them, bro. Why would you do all of that, bro? If you see that someone doesn't like you, why would you do that? Just go and, give up, bro. Don't go and cling on to them and ruin their lives, bro. Just go and say, okay, they don't like me. I'm gonna give up. I'm not gonna ruin their lives just because I like them and they don't like me.
For toxic behavior. And also, it's not like she's changing either. In the most recent,
it's just such toxic and selfish behavior, bro. It's insane and also stupid as well. Above all.
chapters, she's trying to prevent it from happening more than ever. She knows exactly what she's doing, and she feels like she's not doing anything bad. So not only she's a toxic person, she's also an annoying bitch and a dumb character. Ruka's terrible, and the next character is just as bad, if not worse.
Oh no, oh no, oh, this character is so stupid. She might be even worse than, I mean, okay, it might be a stretch saying she's worse than Ruka, but I'll warn you, she's bad. Also, what is with me and voice cracks today? Oh my. Like that golf girl, the second Kira, actually forgot her name from Death Note. I haven't watched Death Note that much, so I don't know the characters, but yeah.
You know, I kind of liked Mommy when I watched the anime. I felt like her presence brought a lot of tension and what I thought was interesting conflict at the time whenever I saw her. I feel like it was only interesting because at the time, you didn't really know her intentions on why she's messing with Kazuya and Chizuru. And then when you read the manga, it's just dumb. Like, I still don't really get her attentions, but they must be stupid because she's doing the absolute most to mess with them. So much so that it makes you think,
basically she was this dude's ex. She was this dude's ex here, and then bro literally after breaking up saw him with another girl, and then she goes and chases him again. That's the whole point. That's literally Mommy's character, his ex-girlfriend that's now chasing after him again for some reason. Why did you break up with him in the first place?
Why? What are you gonna gain from this? So right now, Mommy is working as Grandma Kazuya's business assistant or something, and we all know Mommy's only doing this because she wants to do a little trolling. She even goes on a family vacation with Kazuya and Chizuru's family just to mess with them even more. Eventually, Chizuru and Kazuya separately confront her saying, the fuck are you doing? What's your problem? And then she gives both of them different answers. She tells Chizuru that she's messing with them because Kazuya is a creep and he'll ruin Chizuru's life if she keeps in contact with him. And Mommy says she's only trying to help Chizuru, even though she's constantly throwing around that she could expose Chizuru and get her fired from her rent-a-girlfriend job. Yeah, you're helping a lot. Then she basically tells Kazuya, oh no, I'm not trying to cause any trouble.
That'd be real, bro.
Well, it's just that we hadn't hung out in a long time and I just wanted to see you again. Which is also a lie because she does this smug glare at the ground after the conversation, which, by the way, every time she does this, I just want to freaking scream at my phone.
Bro, I show speed, bro.
Don't act like you're gonna do anything. After hearing these responses, I finally realized...
A Sabaton reaction when? I know you already listened to their songs, but try some newer ones. I mean... How am I even supposed to react to Sabaton? You know? Not just Sabaton, but like music in general. How am I even supposed to react to that? You know, I don't even know how I'd react to that in a way that would be entertaining. I honestly think that like this is different because this is a normal video, right? But like, I don't know, like a music video, I don't know how I'd even react to that. So I don't know. But yeah, definitely not soon. I don't know, maybe when I return from North Macedonia, although I have no idea. I have no idea if I'll even stream when I return from North Macedonia, because then I'll have only like 2 more weeks left of 2 more weeks left until my my summer break ends, and then after that I won't have after that and like basically after that I won't I won't be streaming as much anymore.
Oh. She did,
or recording or doing anything really, like, you know, making videos as much, because I mean it's school, of course. It's always school.
Doesn't have motivation. She's just a bitch. She literally goes out of her way to mess up a relationship that she has 0% a part of, to make sure that her ex that she doesn't even like, that she broke up with a year and a half ago, by the way, doesn't get his way. Bruh. Why do you care? Why do you care about anything this man does? Why are you even doing any of this? Like, go somewhere, man. She's just a petty idiot who apparently has no life because she's spending her time hanging out with and messing with people she don't even like or care about. And
Just such a stupid character, bro.
for what? Getting information that you're gonna do.
She's not even like her over. From what I've seen, from what I've seen, her overall character isn't really like terrible, but it's more so her goals and like the stuff she does. It's just so stupid. They have a YT channel, and other people actually just add more footage to their songs. I mean, I guess, yeah, but still.
Do nothing with? Oh, Chizuru's a rental girlfriend. What am I gonna do with that? Absolutely nothing. And she's been doing this shit for a year and a half. Keep in mind, like, you got nothing else better to do with your life. You got no friends to hang out with. You got no family to talk to. You got no
Honestly, would not be surprised if she doesn't.
hobbies or anything. Like, she's low-key a fucking loser. She just does this dumbass look at the end of every scene she's in and tweets out to her 5 followers. I feel like her only purpose is just to annoy everyone, including the viewers. And some people might say, oh, she's an antagonist and you don't like her? Well, that's how you're supposed to feel, you poopy head. She's a well-written villain. And to the people
who say that, like, I'm sorry, like, I respect your opinion, but like, just say you're obsessed with this girl, okay? Come on, just say it. But I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I'll never understand how people think that this is a logical anime. I'll never understand that. How some people think that this is a logical anime, bro.
that say that, no, that's stupid. A well-written villain
This anime is Misty Island level of stupidity.
is someone with well-established motivation and backstory on the reasons why they do the things that they do. I probably could have described that better, but I'm no analyst. Mommy has no reason why she does the things that she does other than being petty and being a bitch. That's it. That's basically just being evil for the sake of being evil.
I'm honestly not reading all of that. I'm honestly just not reading all of that.
I don't want to talk about her anymore. Let's just move on. Okay, out of the 4 characters I'll be talking about, Chizuru is the least bad. She's just so bland now. Like Mommy, I like Chizuru when I watched the anime, but when I read the manga, she was just on so much childish behavior.
I mean,
when it involves her and Kazuya.
I don't even have anything to say about her. She's probably the most normal of all of these characters, even though she has the least normal job. But she's probably one of the most logical characters in this anime. Like, one of the most normal characters, even though she has the least normal job of all the characters in the anime, probably.
Yeah, these two are acting like middle schoolers when it comes to the topic of relationships. And not only relationships, but every time someone asks her about the relationship between her and Kazuya,
she's just the average anime girl that's in love with an added weird job to her. That's all.
She won't even admit that he's more than a client. Like, come on, man. Y'all been doing this for more than a year. You can't even say that he's a friend? I know she doesn't mean it, but every time she gets asked, what is Kazuya to you?
Bro, I hate animes. I mean, okay, I don't hate all animes like that, but most animes that just have such a, you have animes, right? Which are I don't know, I mostly watch, shorter animes that are 12 episodes or I don't know, 12 to 20 episodes, 22 episodes max. And I absolutely hate it when there is zero progression in those animes. You watch the entire anime, and by I don't know, let's say halfway through the anime, the girl doesn't even want to say that the guy's her friend or something like that. There is zero progress. I absolutely hate animes like that because it's so annoying when there's zero stuff when there's stuff happening, but also no stuff happening at the same time. It is insane. It drives me crazy because at the end they always leave you at this stupid like cliffhanger. They always leave you at like a stupid cliffhanger. It's insane.
It's like a child. She a grown-ass woman, and she's acting like this. She used to be such an entertaining character, but nowadays she just acts like a middle schooler, and also every time she has fun now, she just thinks, fun? I remember I used to have fun with my grandma. Yeah, she kind of sucks now, but she's at least miles better than the next character I'll be talking about.
Bro, yeah, this dude is bad, bro. This dude is bad. Probably one of the worst characters in this anime. He's basically your typical, actually, you know what? I did watch the second video, like a part of it, on Pyrocynical's stream already. So Degenerocity has a very good explanation for this dude. You'll see when we react to the second video.
He's escaping! The killer is escaping! Help me!
Kazuya is the worst main character in anything I've ever watched or read, and I feel like it's universally agreed on that he's terrible. And if you're still watching this and have no idea who he is, which thank you for staying this long, you deserve the best massage from the prettiest Asian. Imagine a man that pays for a hub membership. A man that subscribes to OnlyFans accounts. A man that sits down when he pees. A man that pays a girl streamer his life savings just so she can say his name. The biggest beta male you could think of. That's Kazuya. This man is the dumbest, most annoying simp I've ever seen. I'm not even going to list out specific things he does in the story because we could literally be here all day, nigga. Because it's every single chapter, every single episode. I'm just gonna talk about his character as a whole. So, Kazuya is super pathetic.
Whoa. He just, oh my. Okay. I didn't even know he used that. He used the N-word in this video. Bruh. Guess there's nothing I can do about it.
He jerks off to pictures of his ex, doesn't know how to talk to a girl without fantasizing about her body, and just doesn't know how to talk to them, period. Lets his ex talk shit about him in front of him and all of his friends. Rents a girlfriend, pays hundreds of dollars a month on his rent-a-girlfriend, so much so that he has to get a job to pay off these dates. This is just a sad excuse of a man, and that's coming from me. But that's fine. You could be a loser and a pathetic character while also being well written. You could make him work, but the author writes him like he wants you to hate Kazuya. Cause one, the man doesn't develop at all. Whenever you think he learned something, he forgets it the next chapter. And when he finally...
Guys, I think we might have Biden's successor. We might have Biden's successor here.
He feels like telling the truth. He wants to tell it at the worst possible times. Like wanted to say Chizuru and his relationship was a lie on Grandma Chizuru's deathbed and at that dinner party. Of course, he doesn't say anything in neither of those situations because this story doesn't develop, but I'll be talking about that in a second, don't worry. But this man doesn't have a brain. And also, whenever him and Chizuru have a perfect moment for confession, and he doesn't, it's like he forgets every moment that him and Chizuru have ever had, acting like he hasn't known her for more than a year, thinking his relationship is nothing more than a rental relationship. Oh my God!
Bro, for real, why is he still renting her? Why is he still renting her, bro? Why would you, bro? Do you imagine? Can you imagine all the money he spent on her, bro? All the money he could have used on something better, bro. Just give your characters backstories that make them suffer. That's all right, but don't reference that again and again for no reason. Yeah, exactly. Why was your reaction time a minute late? Yeah, I realized later on. I don't know.
What, my guy? It's like this man has the memory of Joe Biden. Mr. President, Mr. President.
Yeah, sir. I told you guys, we have Biden's successor.
Why is the government slowly running out of money?
That stare, bro. Oh my.
Like, this man doesn't fucking learn. And on top of being a pathetic loser, he's also a terrible friend to the only friend that actually cares about him, Kibe. Kazuya is always getting pissed off at Kibe when Kibe actually tells him good advice on what he should do in his relationships, and Kazuya's getting all mad thinking, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know the situation. He's stupid. He doesn't know. He doesn't get it. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Even though Kazuya doesn't tell him anything about his situation ever, like, what do you expect? Why are you giving him shit for something that you won't tell him? This man is just giving me migraines. Other than those two small things that I mentioned at the start of the video, he's the most annoying and I can't talk, frustrating character to watch. I don't want to talk about this dude no more. All four of these characters are bad. Anyways, let's talk about Sumi.
Fair, okay.
Real quick, she's probably my favorite character.
Who?
Are bad. Anyways, let's talk about Sumi real quick.
Okay, I have no idea who this is.
She's probably my favorite character in Rent-A-Girlfriend right now. Her and Kibe, because they're the only characters that don't make me want to get my eyes pierced. But that's because they're barely in it. I guarantee you if they were shown more, the author would find some way to fuck them up too. Anyways, let's move on to the main thing that makes this series terrible.
Yeah, no plot development.
So the basic plot of Rent-A-Girlfriend is that Kazuya and Chizuru are faking their boyfriend-girlfriend relationships for both of their families because Kazuya rented her while being seen by them. But now they like each other for realsies, but both of them are too pussy to confess. So now us as an audience wait for that confession to happen because that's the main plot. Okay, anime-only watchers. Remember the last episode of Rent-A-Girlfriend? At the end of the episode, Kazuya finally confesses to her and we're just like, ah, finally! This man actually has balls. Good job. Good on him. And then he was like, oh, nah, that was a joke. And then they play it off like nothing happened. Remember how pissed off you felt at that moment?
Bro, that is such a stupid thing to do, bro. I'd be so mad if that happened.
Well, what if I told you they did it another time?
Oh my.
And another time. And then.
What? Bro, these guys be milking that cow, bro.
Another time. And another time. And they still do this to this day. 100-something chapters later. This manga has no development. A grandma with Alzheimer's and wooden knees moves faster than this manga's plot. The story is always running in circles, not progressing anything. I'm about to tell you all the beats to the average Rent-A-Girlfriend chapter using this meme I found on IG that tells it very accurately.
Step 1, disregard cliffhanger from last chapter. Write 15 pages of filler. Draw 2-page spread of Chizuru. Hint at major development in next chapter. That cliffhanger tagline.
Step 1, disregard cliffhanger from the last chapter. Because every chapter ends on a cliffhanger that makes you think, oh, will they, won't they, oh, I don't know. And then the first few pages of the next chapter is just forgotten about or just brushed over. Step 2, write 15 pages of filler. Most of these 15 pages of filler are just like Kazuya just going, oh, Chizuru, she's so pretty, she's so nice. Oh man, look at her sexy body, ooh. And then the rest of the filler is just dialogue that doesn't matter. It's just random chit chat. This series actually gives me hemorrhoids, I hope you know. Step 3, draw a 2-page spread of Chizuru. Now this one, I really hate because these 2-page spreads are just like these really well done art-wise panels. Like these panels actually look really good, but it's just for like nothing. Like they're not really important. She's not really saying anything of importance. It's just like random dumb dialogue and just random events that happen. Like it's just dumb. There's no reason why this needs to be 2 pages long. The only reason why they're 2 pages long is because the author wants to make you think, oh, look how pretty Chizuru is. Look how pretty she is. Isn't she pretty? And because he has nothing else to write for the chapter. Step 4 and 5 are the same. It's just setting up a cliffhanger for the next chapter. Usually these cliffhangers are, Oh, mommy's about to tell Grandma Cheeser about the relationship. Oh, Kazuya's about to confess. Oh,
Bro, that's just... I don't even have anything else to say. Like, this is just... It's just stupid, like...
oh, Ruka's still dumb as shit. Like, it's just those kind of things. And of course, step 6 is repeat and...
Here comes the money!
Here we go.
Yeah, it's always money, money, money.
Money talk.
That's basically each chapter of Rent a Girlfriend. It makes you want to get a lobotomy. The chapters go nowhere. And when it starts looking like it'll go somewhere, trust me, it doesn't. Every time when I read a chapter and it sets up that a confession is going to happen, one of these two things will happen. Only these two things. Either Kazuya pussies out, or someone interrupts in the middle of it, and it leads to nothing. What? You thought there was actually gonna be a confession? What did you think, this was a good manga? And if you read the manga, you probably noticed I've been using a lot of recent chapters as evidence. That's because the last 50 chapters have been peak garbage. I have
What's the Vine Boom sound effect always get me?
never seen a series so consistently shit. Usually there's like one or two things that could be pointed out that you like, even in a terrible series. But these 50 chapters have been nothing but just... After the movie arc finished, this is when you realize how terrible the series is. The movie arc was already dragged out in and of itself, but at least it had its moments, and it was also sometimes entertaining at least. But man, these last 50 chapters are just frustrating. Literally nothing is happening. These chapters are the definition of repetitive. Each chapter repeats the same beats of the average renter.
I mean, when you have such a cycle, and when you have almost no plot development, then I mean, what do you even expect to happen? Of course, there's gonna be no development. I mean, of course, it's gonna be like repetitive. Good thing good thing that I didn't use my headphones today. So is the phone put to the side or something? Oh no, I just didn't look at it for a long time. I only looked at it now.
Girlfriend chapter from the meme. Fun fact, I dropped the series at chapter 174. It was one of those fake confession chapters, and at that chapter, I realized...
Why would you, like, you know, I understand, like, I actually could, like, I completely understand why you would drop the series. Like, if it was a shorter series, then I think a lot more people would, like, at least somewhat enjoy it, you know? Because it wouldn't be like as stretched out and as repetitive and whatnot. But like, you know, yeah, it's just way too stretched out. Same as One Piece. One Piece is, in my opinion, way too stretched out. It's a very good anime, but it is way too stretched out. I quit at episode 210 or something because I just couldn't watch it anymore. It's just, you know, after 210 episodes, it's like, it just doesn't even feel right. It just doesn't even feel right anymore after 210 episodes. You want to watch something else, you know. So I didn't. My headphone today was for that screaming 8 to 9 minutes ago. What do you mean?
Oh, he's gonna keep doing this shit, huh? I just couldn't deal with it anymore. And the only reason I became up to date with it was for this video. And at the time of me recording, chapter 209 is out, and that chapter was also garbage. And we also had one of those fake confession chapters a few chapters ago. Kill me. I didn't really read it though. I kind of just skimmed through it, probably only reading like 3 bubbles of text each chapter. But I still understand what's going on fully. And to the people that think, that's not reading it, you don't get the current story. Keep in mind, I've read the prior 174 chapters fully, and I think I read enough of the recent chapters to understand. Like, I get it. This manga fucking sucks. I don't need to waste any more of my time. Even if there's a confession this arc, this manga still is terrible. A confession happening within the next 20 chapters, which I really doubt, it doesn't forgive the literal 100+ chapters of absolute agony we had to go through. I don't care anymore. I really don't. So season 2 has been confirmed, and I'm honestly hoping they will make it an anime original. Like legit, a Promised Neverland season 2 would be better than this shit. I'm serious too. Like, it would legit be better than what we currently have.
Why does the art style of this anime look like looks so similar to Attack on Titans? What? I mean, like the first season. The first season. I've like mostly watched the first season. I only have like what, like 2 or 3 more episodes to watch from the first season, and I'm planning to like probably watch those 2 or 3 episodes and then like take a break. So yeah. Wonder if Gate 2 will be good. What's Gate 2? I don't know. Okay.
Like, they could make up anything to make the confession happen. Like in season 2, Chizuru can be like, oh, I only like black guys. Then Kazuya's like, alright, bet. And then he goes to Dr. Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. Ah, Perry the Platypus.
No way. What?
What? Who the hell are you? And then Dr. Doofenshmirtz zaps him with the nigga-inator. And now Kazuya is a sexy black guy. Then he goes back to Chizuru and he's like,
Yo, what's poppin'?
and then they have Blasian babies. The end. That story I just made up is already better than the whole series. I'm kind of done talking about this, so let's just go to the conclusion. I used to think the worst thing a piece of media could be is badly written in every way, shape, and form, and also being boring. Like, I personally think Serial Experiments Lane is an example of that. I think it has terrible writing, terrible characters, and on top of that, it's super boring. You just don't understand it. Shut the fuck up. But my thoughts on that anime is another video for another day. But yeah, I used to think being badly written and excruciatingly boring is the worst thing a piece of entertainment could be. Until I read Rent a Girlfriend, where it's terribly written, but it's not boring. It just pisses you off on like how something could be so shit for so long and continue to get worse. This is a new level of garbage. This series is terrible. I'm never gonna read it again.
And I'm never gonna watch it. Okay, yeah. So this video was made 3 years ago. And now we're gonna move on to the next one, which was made only 3 weeks ago. The Worst Piece of Fiction. It's like a follow-up to this one. It's much shorter, so don't worry.
I thought I was done with this series. I thought as soon as I made my vid on it some time ago, I would be moving forward with my life. Get my degree, start a broken family, move towards a positive direction. Then come to modern day, I've achieved neither of those goals. World War III is about to start, and the worst story I've ever read somehow became even worse. A while back, I made a video on the Rent a Girlfriend manga, saying my piece on why I think...
Is my quality on... No, my quality is alright, what?
It's the biggest piece of doodle I've ever had the misfortune of witnessing. And if you're blessed enough to not experience this series...
Gate is basically modern military meets fantasy world. Pretty good, mostly, and the continuation was just announced this month. Oh, nice.
Or watch my video on it, let me give you a quick synopsis. Rent a Girlfriend is about a man named Kazuya who rents a girlfriend, her name is Chizuru, after his ex broke up with him. Then he starts going around telling people that it's his real girlfriend. Then shenanigans go down. He also got this other rent-a-girlfriend that's obsessed with him, and they're dating because she's blackmailing him, threatening to expose his fake relationship with Chizuru to all of his friends and family. That's basically the story. He also in love with Chizuru the entire time, so it's like a journey of a will they, won't they get together at the end. It's a fairly simple story that the author somehow stretched out into damn 400 chapters. Last time I talked about this manga, I was complaining on how there was no progress in the story and character development was non-existent, especially with the main character. This dude is a certified guru. Imagine a man that Cash App's IG
Yeah, this is Kazuya, Explained in one sentence. Listen to it.
In character. This dude is a certified goof. Imagine a man that Cash App's IG models his paycheck just to get a heart on his DM and left on scene.
And Pyrocynical made a good point. He was like, he wouldn't even get a heart. He would just get like a thumbs up emoji on his message.
And he still does it again when the next direct deposit hit. That's the type of lame we're dealing with. I'm not trying to repeat all the same complaints I did on my last video, but
the show is based in Japan, by the way, where a gate opens to another world where the JSDF is OP.
since the 200 chapters I read then, the chapters have almost doubled, and the same thing is still going on.
A 2-pack of ass.
Almost nothing happened since then, except the two major recent events that the story has been leading up to since the start. Those are the events I wanted to talk about today. So here's the update. On chapter 316, Kazuya officially asked Chizuru out on a real date that he don't gotta rent her for. And she says yes. This is some groundbreaking progress. We 300 plus chapters into a romance, we got our first date. And for the next 70 plus chapters, it's all about this first date. That's over a year in real time spent on this one event. About a 30 chapter arc of Kazuya planning out and getting him prepared for the date, then another 30 chapters of the date itself. Now, I didn't read all these chapters. My brain can only mentally handle so many lobotomies. I only read the chapters of the actual date, which is 29 chapters.
I mean, understandable. It's Rent-A-Girl.
Chapters so far of me recording. I read these chapters and was instantly reminded why I hate this trash. Why is Kazuya still dating Ruka? There is no reason for them still being a thing. The only reason why he was forced into the relationship because she was threatening to expose him. But
that scene in Gumball was just so funny to me with like the meme sound effect. What was it again? Something about uranium or something, bro.
now in the story, everybody already knows about their rental situation and nobody really cared. So why is he still dealing with this? He don't even like her like that. She just in the way of everything. Anyways.
Exactly. She's just in the way. She's just in the way of everything.
During the chapters of the date, they're exactly how I expected them to look. Kazuya in his inner thoughts, gawking over how good Chizuru looks for multiple pages, him acting mad awkward in conversation. Bro, we're still doing this 380 chapters in. Who is finding
380 chapters. Let that sink in. 380 chapters. Man.
this entertainment? Who are the day one fans that are still eating this up? Your brain gotta be fried by now. Cause I felt miserable to come back and read the same trash that I dropped 3 years ago for the same problems it has to this day. Some things never change, and it's unbelievable that the author has somehow stretched this date into 30 chapters and it's still technically ongoing. How do you do it? This is not even the worst part yet, because I haven't gotten to the main thing that had everyone talking online about it. It's how I even found out this manga is still going on. In the latest chapter, Chizuru and the goon go have a talk at the end of the bridge. And there she tells him that she might like him too. Bro, this could be an endgame moment for the entire series. Only for her to say, not right now.
Bro, 380 chapters in, and you still say no. What? And it's not even a no. It's just like not now, bro. Bro, what? If you don't know, good thing you don't know what that was yet. If you don't know, out of all the other animes you showed on in one of these two people was Attack on Titan footage. Won't tell you which, bro. What? Oh! Wait, what? I actually don't know. I didn't even realize.
Which is other words for no. Bro, I use that excuse all the time. Maybe later. Nigga, that mean never. Bro, this is like if Luffy found the One Piece and the One Piece turned out to be the friends we made along the way. This
bullshit. And
The thing is that you have to have such good mental health to watch all of One Piece and then continue to like keep up with it. It's just.
I'm not mad because she said no. That man is a gooner and likes to sit in Adam 22 chairs at the motels. It's not like anyone owes anybody a relationship either. Like what?
Oh, come on, bro. Don't do my boy Shinji like that, bro. Don't do my boy Shinji like that. Shinji from Evangelion doesn't deserve that, okay?
Kazuya feels towards Chizuru at this point doesn't even feel like love. It feels like an obsession. Like this dude has been fiending over her since the start of the story, willing to do anything for her and to stay by her side, even when it's at his own detriment and he's at risk of ruining all the relationships he has around him. And you might be saying, oh, he's just doing this because he's a nice guy, he's a good guy. We all know what he wants. So no, I'm not mad that Chizuru said no.
No comment.
Reason I'm mad is because this whole series is one big waste of time. Almost 400 chapters of being down bad and lollygagging, and then there's gonna be 300 more chapters of the same thing until another confession happens, and maybe they'll get together on that one. Probably not. And you know what's worse? It's been reported that this dude has spent a whopping equivalent of 250,000 US.
$250,000, 380 chapters, and still almost no development, and this bad of an anime, bro. Man, it just proves that it doesn't matter how much money you have, you just won't be able to do some things the way others do.
US dollars on her. Now, I don't know how true this is, but doing my own research, I'ma start believing shit. And
you're still at season 1. That scene is from the other seasons.
If this is true, bro, end it all. Okay, some dude on Reddit did the math, and Kazuya had only spent a few bands of his own money on her.
Okay, but like still, $16,000. $16,000. That's still a lot. That's still 16 grand. Bro, what? I could be one of the richest. I could be one of the richest in the 1950s with that much, bro. Even 16,000 is a lot. We're gonna spend that money on like a way better anime, or like I don't know, on like something way better.
Her, but that's still a lot. He could have brought this 2004 Ford Mustang I found on Facebook Marketplace.
He should have gotten a 5090 and said, "That's right, that's right. I agree. He should have gotten a 5090. That I completely agree. Should have gotten a 5090." Man, why didn't he get a 5090? Man, I wonder why.
For that amount of money he spent on her, only to get no buns. And those are the chapters so far.
Yeah, 250 grand. When he should have gotten that 24 karat gold Asus 5090 or whatever it was. Was that 56? I don't even know. Like that gold plated 5090, I think it was, from Asus. Should have bought that.
Bro, I don't know what it is with this author stretching out this story into infinity.
He's stretching it for money. Why do you think he's stretching it? Because it makes good money. Stuff like this makes good money.
Maybe he loves the characters and stories so much that he doesn't want to let them go. I don't know. He can make other series with other characters he can grow to love. And he's already done this. He made a new series while working on Rent a Girlfriend not too long ago. It's titled
Oh my, no, but not this anime. If you guys want to know, basically this anime is just incest lore. That's literally what this anime is. Incest lore. That's literally what this is. Incest lore. Or like an incest promotion, bro. Basically, it's like one dude all of these women are like his sisters, and all of these women are like his sisters. And then one day, their father reveals that they're like that they're actually not related. And then his sisters start gawking over him. That's literally the whole anime. That is literally the whole anime. The sisters just start gawking over him. Because now they're suddenly not related. That's the whole point of the anime.
The Shinji family children.
Don't do my boy Shinji like that. You cannot group Shinji from Evangelion with characters like this.
A completely new romance manga by him. Let me read you a summary of it so you know what it is.
Askin says Asus always doing too much. Yeah, man, Asus. No, Kenji says that stretch is from the sun to Pluto. What do you mean?
Is about. The story follows Arata Shinji, the eldest son of the Shinji family, who lives with his 5 sisters and a younger brother. Arata has always been tossed around by the whims of his sisters, and yet that does not stop him from viewing them as his precious family members. The hell does that mean? However, everything is changed when their father reveals that the siblings
just like I said,
are not related by blood. And Arata now needs to deal with this newfound situation. Bro, are you good? You know, when I first started
bro, are you good for making an anime like that?
reading this, I was actually a little bit excited and hopeful that the confession would mean something. Because at this point, this is just abysmal. There are rumors that are saying it's ended. It has not ended yet. The author has made no announcements of when the series will end. So as far as we know, this could just be the first half. There's also more rumors saying that he's not ending the series because he's in love with Chizuru. And even though I don't really...
Oh my, yeah, I've heard about this. Yeah, I've heard about this. Aren't you going for like this? Or this probably some kind of... Wait, what? This is probably some kind of like mistranslation, but if it isn't, then just lock him up.
Really understand the things he says on Twitter. I really hope this is not the case. Bro has a wife and kids. I'm actually at a loss.
How long the story of Rent a Girlfriend has been stretched? Yeah, no, it's not. I mean, yeah, no, it's not from the sun to Pluto. It's like from the sun to it's like from the sun to what was that? Bro, I forgot the name now. I hate it so much when I know something and then I instantly forget it before I say it. Like that sun that's like millions of light years away from our sun, from our main sun. I don't know.
Lost for words right now. What more can I say on this that hasn't already been said? I'm not gonna lie, this has been a pretty bad week for me. The Pacers lost. It's 1,000,000 degrees outside. My car got towed.
What do you mean okay. For you, it's 1,000,000 degrees outside. For me, it's literal storms and rain and thunder and whatnot.
And I had to read 30 more chapters of this bullshit.
Hopefully the weather in North Macedonia is gonna be better, because geez.
Just for this video. I wanna die! I'm never reading it again. Not even if another confession happens, bro. Just no more. Just no more.
That's probably your best option.
Never letting my morbid curiosity take the best of me. Anyways, that's kind of all I wanted to say. And in conclusion, I'd rather be reading One Piece.
You would not want to read One Piece, trust me. It's not bad. It's not as bad. It's just way too long. You even if you wanted to, you couldn't read it. All right. How much? An hour and 3 minutes. Hey, nice. Shorter than the last stream, but hey, I'm still happy. You know, we got quite a lot of viewers. You know, I mean, we got quite a good amount of viewers, especially a lot better than when we were doing yesterday on last stream. So I'm very happy about that. And yeah, the reaction was very fun as well. So yeah, it is shorter, but hey, whatever. What? Oh, you mean the name of Belg? No, it had like a very weird name. I don't know. I forgot about it, but Okay, yeah, that is the end for the stream. Um, Stay tuned because tomorrow I'll be doing Deltarune. Um, yeah, yesterday was literally just you. Yeah, yeah. But stay tuned for tomorrow because we'll be playing Deltarune. Finally, yes, finally I'll be actually doing some gaming and not, just reacting to the videos. I really wanted to just get the reactions out of the way so I can then just, play games and whatnot. So yeah, my plan has sort of changed for now from what I said yesterday. Tomorrow I'll still do Deltarune. That's not changed. That won't change. I'm still doing Deltarune tomorrow. The like first and second chapter. Then Thursday I plan to do Raldi's Crack House, and then we've got Raldi's Crack House, and then on Friday I'm gonna play Minecraft story mode. So yeah, most likely. Or instead of playing Raldi's Crack House or Minecraft story mode, I might do a Granny 2 run. Although I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a Granny 2 run. I might see. But don't worry, if it does happen that I don't do a Granny 2 run, I'll just make a separate video or like try to stream someday again on Granny 2. But yeah, um, have you tried Undertale? I have played it for like some time, but like I didn't play throughout the entire game. I only played for like the first the first the first few. I've only played it for like an hour, I believe. I don't know how much I've played it actually, but I haven't played it a lot. I know I've played it a bit, but I haven't played a lot of Undertale. Um, Scripted speech has begun again. But okay, well, I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and yeah, I hope that it will be just as good, just like this, tomorrow, and for the rest of the week. And till next time, see y'all. Bye.